I'm Luke Worsham from A to Z Sports, and this is my question of the week with Titans head coach Mike Vrabel. It should be no surprise that the topic of today's question is Titans running back Derrick Henry after the team announced that on Tuesday, Henry will be having surgery to repair a broken bone in his right foot. And Henry has been such a big part of what the Titans have done on offense all throughout the 2021 season so far, even entering a lot of MVP conversations. So with Henry being out and the Titans being forced to work without him on offense for the foreseeable future, my question for Mike Vrabel this week was simple. How confident are you that you will be able to keep scoring points without your best player? Here's what he had to say.
I think that we're going to have to be. We're going to have to be creative, and we're going to have to figure out, answers and way to, move the football and continue to run our offense. And a lot of that is probably still up in the air, about what we're going to do and, game plan and, who will be in there, and then the bodies that we have available and the ones that we may, even eventually sign, to come in here.
I think there are a lot of good things that came out of Vrabel's answer, but there's one in particular that I want to touch on, and that's what he said about not changing what the Titans do offensively. The Titans are going to be running the ball less without having Derrick Henry, but this isn't a situation where they're going to reinvent the wheel. Later on in the same press conference, Vrabel talked about how no one in that building, the Titans building, wants to now start throwing the ball 45 times a game, especially this week against Von Miller, Aaron Donald, and the Rams. The Titans are going to keep running their offense. They're going to run the football, now with Adrian Peterson, and play off of that with downfield shots off of play action. It's going to look pretty similar. The question that remains is how effective are things going to be without number 22 in the backfield? That's it for this week's question. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to come back next week to see what I asked Mike Vrabel then.